This is the Metal Commodities Recycling and Economic Report by BENLEE and Raleigh Goldsboro Recycling, October 9, 2017. Last week, commodity prices and economic reports were mixed. U.S. steel production fell slightly, remaining well ahead of last year and similar to the lower rate of 2 years ago. Oil fell about $2.50 a barrel to $49.29. Under $50 is a negative for the oil rig count, so the rig count fell 2 to 748. Iron ore was no change, staying at $61.50 as prices stabilized at the recent lower level it hit in the past couple of months. Scrap ferrous prices fell $30 to $40 a gross ton, depending upon the grade and area of the U.S. There is word that prices may go back up based on export sales increases late in the week. The global economy remains okay, which should strengthen prices. Hot dip galvanized steel remained flat at $9.85 a ton on good demand. Scrap prices are down, which could take this down as well, but with shortages and increased costs of electrodes, which many U.S. steel mills use, there is upward pressure on some of these prices. Stainless 304 scrap prices actually remain steady at the lower 29.5 cents that it hit a couple of months ago. Copper rose 7 cents to 302. A Chilean earthquake rattled the markets, and the hurricanes are helping copper wire markets as downed power lines are being replaced. Copper's up a penny this morning to 303. The 5-year chart shows copper remains 10 cents off the about 3-year high of a month ago. Copper inventories fell slightly but remain elevated, which is keeping downward pressure on those prices. Aluminum was up 1.4 cents to 96.4, remaining near its multi-year high on solid demand. Aluminum inventories fell to new about 10-year lows on solid demand in transportation and commercial construction. The U.S. non-farm payrolls fell 33,000, mostly due to the hurricanes. This was the first drop since September 2010, with food service jobs down, but healthcare, transportation, and warehousing up. Despite this very bad number, the unemployment rate actually fell to a new 16.5-year low to 4.2%, making this the lowest since February 2001. The drop is mostly caused by people permanently getting out of the workforce, so they're not counted. September U.S. vehicle sales skyrocketed up to about a 13-year high to 18.57 annualized from 16.14 in August, mainly due to the hurricanes. This will mean increased production supporting higher commodity prices. The ISM manufacturing PMI rose to 60.8 in September, the highest reading since May 2004, more than 13 years ago. New orders, production, employment increases, and exports all rose. The ISM non-manufacturing purchasing manager index also rose to 59.8, the highest reading since August 2005, 17 years ago, as production and new orders rose and there were increased backlogs and rising employment. Wall Street's main indexes hit new record highs yet again, with the Dow up 369 points to 22,774, but this is a scary chart. The Dow was clearly up from the 1920s to 839 in 1980. The high-tech boom of 2001 and the crash of 2008 hit Wall Street hard. Black Friday in 1987 is just a blip, though. Overall, the Dow has been on a one-way upward trajectory for a decade. Even when this slows, it should help the global economy as people feel wealthy and spend money. Lugger trucks are still used in many markets due to their unique ability to pick up heavy loads in very small places. That's why a few years ago, BENLEE bought the company that invented the lugger in the 1930s, Huge Haul. With recent upgrades to the product, we are now the clear lugger truck market leader and hoist leader. Just call us for a quote. We're ready to answer it. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.